You open your eyes and instantly know you've messed up. No warm den, no pack, no snow-dusted forest echoing with howls. Just a cold tarp that smells like cigarettes and regret, squeaky chew toys everywhere, and a bunch of chihuahuas barking like they own the place. One trots by and mutters,
"Welcome to Earth, loser."
They say puppies see the world as a blur. Not you. You see it all with sharp, merciless clarity. Your mom, a husky with tired eyes and sagging teats. Your dad, a wolf who went to grab a rabbit and never came back. Your siblings, half fluff, half feral chaos. And the guy looming over you with a phone yelling,
"Get ready to go viral, babies. Hashtag Wolfdog Nation."
You weren't born. You were launched as content because you're a wolf dog. Not quite a wolf, not quite a dog. A genetic gamble wrapped in cuteness and liability. Puppyhood. That magical phase full of belly rubs, chew toys, and the crushing weight of unrealistic expectations. You were cute, stupidly cute. People visited and cooed, called you Snowball, Alpha, and even Luna, despite you being a boy. Classic. Then came the couple. Let's call them Chad and Luna, because of course she was Luna. They picked you, and you thought, this is it. My origin story, my forever home. But this wasn't some wholesome Disney flick. This was a budget reboot of Call of the Wild, starring two clueless suburbanites and you. They drove a Jeep with forest decals and a dream catcher swinging from the mirror. Luna wanted a spiritual animal companion. Chad wanted a hiking bro. Meanwhile, you were wedged in his lap, drooling like a faucet. He thought it was affection, but nope, it was motion sickness. They brought you to their cozy suburban home. Fenced yard, faux Navajo decor, a fridge full of raw meat. For them, not you. You figured, okay, they're mildly annoying, but at least there's carpet. For a few days, things were weirdly perfect. They gave you a collar. It read Storm. Because Genetic Meltdown didn't fit on the tag. They took endless photos. Storm in a basket. Storm in the grass. Storm with a flower crown. Storm smelling the yoga mat. Luna even launched a TikTok at Our Wild Baby. 50,000 views in a day. Comments flooded in. Is that legal? You weren't sure either. But then you started growing. Not in a aw big boy now way. More like, is that a direwolf? Puberty. Puberty hit like a truck full of testosterone and unresolved trauma. Your teeth, razors, your appetite, biblical. Your instincts, scream, run, bite, mark territory, repeat. By 6 months, you were no longer a puppy. You were a mood swing with legs. They shoved you into the backyard hoping nature would soothe you. You turned it into a war zone, dug trenches, devoured the sprinkler system, declared war on the garden gnome. Spoiler, you won. They bought a Kong toy, you ate it. They bought a training collar, you ate that too. Every interaction became a gamble, gentle nuzzle, or incoming lawsuit. Then came the vet visit. Chad suited up in gloves, muzzle, and prayer. You growled through all three. The vet took one look at you and whispered, you brought a liability. 2 techs, 1 tranquilizer, and a yoga strap later, you were declared healthy but emotionally unavailable. Your social life? Non-existent. Dog park, banned, twice. Once for chasing a golden retriever into a bush. Once for staring at a poodle until it cried. Apparently you radiate off-putting energy. Doggy daycare? Denied. We do not serve Apex-adjacent guests. Your only friend? A feral cat that hissed less than the humans did. Trainers came and went. One waved essential oils. One had a clicker. One just stared at the wall and muttered, why did I choose this career? A behavioral specialist suggested Mozart and puzzle toys. You didn't need enrichment. You needed a rabbit to chase and a pack that didn't ghost you. Eventually, they stopped trying. They just kept the doors locked, the neighbors warned, and their shoes hidden. Rehoming, canine couch surfing. You bounced between humans like a trauma-riddled pinball, each one full of hope, each one let down hard. Home number 1, a college bro who thought you'd help him pull chicks. You pulled his mattress off the bed frame and chewed his PS5 controller. He cried. You didn't. He called you emotionally abusive. Home number 2, a retired couple looking for something therapeutic. You were, for their cardiologist. They lasted 5 days. Home number 3, a woman with 5 parrots and a vision board. You ate the corner of the board, tried to murder a cockatoo named Gary. She shouted, he's unbalanced. Lady, you're not wrong, but you invited it. Eventually, even the weirdos gave up. You ended up in a shelter, not a cute one with smiling staff and pastel walls. No, this was the he bites but not every day kind. Concrete floors, chain link kennels, constant barking. You paced like a sleep-deprived philosopher. Visitors walked past and muttered the usual. He's beautiful. Look at those eyes. Why is he growling? You stopped hoping. You weren't getting adopted. You were becoming a file, not adoptable. right between the biter and the screamer. Nature, not nurture. Then came the wild spirit guy. Beard, hiking boots, patchouli cloud. Said animals just need to reconnect with Earth, so he drove you to the forest and left. Like you were a deer, like you'd bond with an owl and live your best life. Reality check? You'd never hunted. Closest you'd come was tearing open a kibble bag. Day 1, tried to chase a bird, tripped over a log. Day 2, found a stream, drank too much, threw up. Day 3, saw a real wolf, tried to say hi, got growled at like a furry MLM scam. Day 4, chased by a raccoon, no further questions. Day 5, cold, starving, questioning your entire bloodline. Nature didn't want you, civilization couldn't handle you. You were officially too weird to live, too wild to die. A hiker found you gnawing on a granola bar wrapper and called animal control. Back to the shelter. New cage, new stairs. Your kennel had 3 signs now. Caution, unpredictable, and do not enter alone. Seriously, we warned you. Then she showed up. No influencer, no wannabe healer. Just a quiet woman in worn boots and a sun-bleached hoodie. She didn't try to pet you, didn't flinch. She just sat outside your kennel, didn't say much, just looked. Not with fear, not with pity, just recognition. She kept coming back, day after day. Sanctuary and reflection. She ran a sanctuary, not the cutesy pastel kind. This was for misfits, hybrids, the what the hell were you thinking pets. No expectations, no punishments, just space, acres of it, fenced forest, quiet routines, other weirdos who barked at trees and hoarded tennis balls. At first you didn't trust it, you paced, you barked at shadows, bit a shovel, but slowly you started breathing. Found shade, buried bones, watched birds instead of hunting them, even let someone scratch your ear once, didn't bite. Progress. Now you howl at night, not from fear, but in harmony. It's not a pack, it's a choir of the condemned, and that's enough. You weren't made for this world. You were assembled by fantasy, ego, and genetic roulette. Your life, loud, lonely, real. You exist as a warning label with legs. Not a sidekick, not a soulmate, just a half-wild, half-domesticated why not with fangs. And if someone sees a picture of a Wolfdog and thinks, I want one, tell them this. Don't. Donate. Adopt something that wants to knit socks and nap on your feet. As for you, you'll be here. Watching the woods, howling into the void, and finally, not waiting for someone to take you home, because you are home. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more strange, sad, and sometimes downright cursed animal stories. You can also check out my previous videos. I've covered creatures like snakes, rats, and more, each with their own bizarre lives. Oh, and in my last upload, I talked about 10 hybrid animals that probably shouldn't exist. If you want a full video on any one of them, just drop the animal's name in the comments. Here's the list to refresh your memory.